video, which is the final video of Fashion Mumblr haul week. I really hope you've enjoyed going through a load of my purchases this week. We've had everything from ASOS to... oh no, we haven't had ASOS because my memory card died. I still haven't got over that, but I might film another ASOS haul next week. But you've had everything from Primark, Boots, an Oxford Street haul to Misguided, so a little bit of everything. And this last one is a bit different, and I've never seen anything like this on YouTube before, but it is a pharmacy haul. So pharmacies are a little bit underrated in my opinion on places to get beauty products, and you can often find things that are stronger, that just are almost medical brands that you sometimes need to get over the counter. So I thought it'd be quite interesting to do a pharmacy haul, and I also picked up some quite practical things. So the pharmacy that I went to was Wigmore Medical, and Wigmore Medical is behind Oxford Street on Wigmore Street, as you might be able to guess from the name. So it's pretty much parallel to Oxford Street, and it's maybe like 2 minutes walk behind Debenhams. That's pretty much where it is. So I nipped in there with Charlie a couple of days ago, and we picked up some really useful bits and bobs which I thought I would share with you. So as I said, a few of these are very practical, but there are some beauty and skincare bits and bobs in there as well. I'm just gonna pull things out of my bag at random, and the first thing I've pulled out is eye drops, so a very exciting thing to start this off. But I picked up the Lubristil eye drops. I don't really like the name, I think it sounds a little bit disgusting, but the reason why I got these is because I used these as my eye drops after I had laser eye surgery about 4 years ago. God, I can't believe it's been 4 years. Maybe it's 3 years ago, I don't know, time flies. But yeah, I used these after my surgery, and they were just really great at lubricating the eye. That's pretty much what they do. And these are a Moorfields brand. So Moorfields is the eye hospital in East London, and they're just very, very good. If you suffer from dry eyes, these are amazing. And they come in little tiny, I'll show you. They come in metal foil packets like this. You get loads of these packets. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and each one has 5 times 3 ml, 0.3 ml doses, which means that you only need to break them open when you need to use it, and then you have about 2 or 3 uses in each one. Whereas with normal eye drops like Optrex, once you've opened it you have to use it within 2 weeks, I think, which I never do. Whereas these are pretty much single or 2 or 3 uses per each one, and it means that you can like keep them in your drawer for a lot longer. So yeah, picked up those. Very exciting first thing to start on. It does get more exciting than that, I promise. Next is a Lavender Pure Essential Aromatherapy oil from a brand called Health Aid. And Charlie and I have a oil humidifier in our bedroom, and Charlie's been having trouble sleeping recently, so I picked up this lavender oil, and we'll pop it in our diffuser, and it will just puther out steam that smells of lavender and make our bedroom very beautiful and spa-like. They had a huge range of these oils in Wigmore Medical. Annoyingly, they don't say what each oil does. I probably would have picked up a few more if it did, but this just says lavender on it, and I know lavender is good for sleeping, so I picked up one of those. Next, I picked up the Intensive Eye Therapy from a brand called Neostrata. This is not a brand I've heard of before, but when I mentioned that under eye puffiness was my main facial concern, the girls behind the counter were very adamant that I absolutely had to try this. So upon their recommendation, I picked it up, and it does say that it's formulated to, oh god, this is a long word, synergistically correct all visible signs of aging for a lifted, firmer, younger look. But I cannot tell you how adamant these girls were that they were incredible. I actually picked up a more expensive brand of under eye treatment gel, and they recommended this over the top of the more expensive one, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. I know I always say it in my haul videos, but if you want to see first impressions, then keep an eye on my Snapchat, because I'll be doing first impressions of all of these types of pieces. Then I have the Suede Mat Crayon from a brand called Glow Minerals, which I have actually spoken about before on my YouTube channel, and I'd never seen Glow Minerals in a shop before, but they had a lovely big counter in the Wigmore Medical store, so I did loads of swatching and decided to pick up the shade Monogram. It's just my typical colour, a really, really beautiful shade. I'm wearing something fairly similar at the moment actually, which is very surprising. It's from the J. Manuel, yes, the judge from America's Next Top Model. It's from his new beauty range from QVC, so I just tried that out. I really, really like it. But this is quite similar, and because it's from Glow Minerals, you know that it's lovely mineral-based makeup, really good for the skin, nice and nourishing, not going to dry out the lips, so that's a lovely one. I also got colour matched for a powder within the Glow Minerals range, and I chose the the Pressed Base Powder Foundation, and I've been using powder a lot more recently, especially for filming because I look so shiny if I don't put any on, but also my skin does get oily as the day goes on and I do need a powder. Mineral powders are by far my favourite. As I said with the lip product, the ingredients are just so much better when they're mineral based, much better for the skin, not going to be clogging the pores. This one, it says dust the face using the Ultra Brush, which I thought I'd picked up, but it looks like I must have forgotten to put it by the till. But yeah, you can just use like a fan brush for a really light effect. Set your base application with hydration mist, that sounds interesting. Reapply after sun exposure. Oh, okay, so you really are meant to use this as a foundation. So it's saying to set your base application with a mist and then reapply after sun exposure, or if you sweat, which kind of makes sense, but I'm probably going to use this just as powder over the top of my existing makeup. Colour wise, this is just a perfect colour match for me. When the lady colour matched me, I just couldn't even see where it was on the skin, which is a very good sign. It's really lovely and compact as well. You've got a mirror in the lid and a sponge within it, so it's going to be a really good one to keep in my handbag as well. Next, I picked up something really practical. This is the Avène, or Avène, I never really know how to pronounce it. I think it's Avène. Clean-Once Micellar Water. I actually picked up a couple of other micellar waters in Boots the other day. If you saw my Boots haul with Charlie yesterday maybe, you'll see that I picked up a few micellar waters then, but you can never have too many. I find them so practical. I use them twice a day, every day, as my first cleanse before going in with a proper cleanser. Avène, I really love all their skincare, and I'd never seen such a big bottle of this micellar water before, so I thought it would be a really good one to grab. This one is specifically for oily and blemish prone skin, so I might switch this into my skincare routine on those days when I do feel like my skin is starting to get a little bit congested. I also asked the girls behind the counter if they could recommend a face mask for clearing out the skin and reducing my pore size, because that is another of my skincare concerns. What I really liked about the whole experience at Wigmore Medical was that the girls were just so knowledgeable there. They really listened to my skincare concerns and were able to recommend really good products, which is something that you just don't get in places like Boots. So I was recommended the Glow Therapeutics, which I'm guessing, because it's written the same as Glow Minerals, is the same brand, but they've got skincare and beauty, and this is their refining mask. So this is specifically an oil absorbing clay mask, which I love, as does Charlie, so I'm sure he'll be nicking this too, and calms inflammation, or irritation rather, while proven blemish fighting ingredients reduce the appearance of pores and refine skin texture. This is recommended for oily and combination acne prone skin. My skin isn't really acne prone, but if it can deal with acne prone skin, then I'm sure that it will be able to deal with the odd blemish that I get. So once again, I'm going to be trying this tonight actually, because I have got quite a few spots. I've put some concealer on, so hopefully you can't see them, but I'm going to try this out tonight, so keep an eye on my Snapchat for the first impressions. Also within the pharmacy there were a huge selection of vitamins. To be honest, I did not know where to start. Thank God I had Charlie with me, and he was telling me about the kind of vitamins that I need, although the shop assistants would have helped as well if I'd have asked. But Charlie kind of took over a little bit, as you can imagine. So I picked up the Skin, Nails and Hair formula, 60 tablets from a brand called Solgar. This is not a brand that I've ever seen before. I've never seen it on the high street, I've never seen it in places like Boots, so I'm guessing it's more of a niche brand and one that probably requires a little bit more interaction with the staff in the store. Yeah, I'm intrigued to try these. It says they're going to improve my skin, hair and nails, which is something that I'm always interested in. As a food supplement, take 2 tablets daily, preferably at mealtime. Yeah, I've got high hopes for these. If they improve my skin, my nails and my hair, then I'll be very, very happy. They did have loads of other tablets there, but similarly to the oils, didn't say what each tablet did. Like it said if it was zinc or magnesium or whatever, but I didn't know what these things did. I could have stood there and googled it, but I didn't have time for that. But if you are looking for a very specific type of vitamin, I am sure Wigmore Medical will have it, because they had so many types of vitamins, and this one was pretty much the only one that said what body part it helped, and I thought I could do with that, so one of those went in my basket too. And finally, and this is actually what I'm most excited about, this is a kind of a trial kit, but it's not really trial because it's really good size products from ZO Skin Health. And again, I'd not heard of ZO Skin Health before, but it's pretty much the brand that the Wigmore Medical champion, because I hope this is right, they are the UK sole distributor. So you can pick this up behind the counter, you can be prescribed it if you've had sometimes if you've had like cosmetic surgery or if you have got a real serious skin condition, you can be prescribed products in this range. You can actually buy it from the store on Wigmore Medical. I picked up a couple of bits and bobs, and then the girls actually said I'd be better off picking up this because it's far cheaper. This I believe is £120, I think it was 120, but the value of the products within it is I think more than double that. So inside, this is the daily skincare program. Inside, really neat. You can see I've got 5 products and they are all really good size. So they're a bit smaller than the retail size you can buy on their own, but a very good size, particularly if you just want to try out and discover the brand, which I did. So in the store I discovered that Zio have a 5-step skincare routine, and this basically covers all of those steps. The first one being an exfoliating cleanser, so I think that is it this one? Exfoliating Polish, and I felt this, they had a little tester in the store, and I felt this in the store, and what I loved about it and made me want to pick it up is that the granules are so fine, but there's so many of them, so you're going to feel like you're getting a really good scrub. And a lot of the brands that I can find on the high street, they're great and everything, but they just don't really give your skin a really good scrub. And sometimes if you have blemish-prone skin, or if you work in the city, I think sometimes you just want to take the day off and you want to give your skin a really good clean. So that's what I feel that this is going to be amazing for. Oh, so actually this is the exfoliating polish and this is the exfoliating cleanser. This one I haven't tried, but this I'm guessing is just going to be a little bit more appropriate for daily use, whereas on the occasions when you do want to have a really good cleanse, that's this one, but both of them are in the kit. So this is, I guess, daily cleansing, and then on those days when you want to almost give yourself an at-home facial for a super deep exfoliation. Then let's see what the box says is next. Oh, okay, these were what really drew me to the brand, and I was going to buy these on their own. They are the T-Pads Acne Pore Treatment. So again, it keeps using the word acne, but you don't have to have acne to try this range. I just wanted to give it a go because I have heard on good authority that it really works. So in the box I have 20 single-use packets of these little sachets, which are the pads soaked in a formula which will help to refine the skin. So it says that the pads are moistened in 2% salicylic acid to reduce sebum, exfoliate pore clogging dead skin cells, and remove dirt and oil. I'm not sure if you can even buy that high concentration of salicylic acid in normal high street stores. Again, this is an over-the-counter product, you have to be recommended it, so it's going to be really good, hopefully. It says for external use only, don't use on damaged or broken skin, and of course it is an active ingredient, so you need to make sure that none of the other ingredients with your skincare routine are going to clash with it. Your skin might be a little bit sensitive after you use this, and sometimes I do feel a tingling, but I actually really like that tingling sensation because it makes me feel like my skin is actually being cleaned and the dirt is really being drawn out. So I love that these are also single-use sachets, great for travelling. You can just rip it open, clean your face, especially if you're going somewhere on a city break. If you live in the countryside and you go to New York, your skin is going to be really like, wow, what is going on with all the dirt in the air? So something like this would be great to really deep cleanse the skin. Personally, living and working in London, they're going to be great anyway. The next step is their Daily Power Defense, and I actually learned that Zio do not advise that you use moisturiser because it's just an additional step that you don't need and it creates a bit of a block over the skin. So this is, I guess, their alternative, and it basically just helps the skin to defend itself. So whereas moisturiser does the job for your skin, this trains the skin to moisturise itself. So what it says is you just apply 2 or 3 pumps over your face, massaging the skin to increase absorption, penetration, and then making sure that you follow with an SPF, which is the final product in the range. It's a primer, but it contains SPF 30. As you guys know, I always use at least SPF 30 on my face, and this is a sunscreen and primer all in one, really handy. So I'll be able to use this, ooh, snazzy little way of opening, wasn't expecting that. I'll be able to apply my makeup straight away after this. So all of those pieces came in this very handy kit, and yeah, it's the phase 1 daily skincare program, so I think that's a really good way of discovering more about the brand. I, as you guys know, don't really like to blog about a skincare product until I've been trying it for about 3 weeks. So if I get along really well with this, then you will be hearing from me in a little while. So I'm intrigued to try it out. These products just sound like they're very strong and they're hopefully going to really work. So I will keep you updated as to how I get along with them. Hope you found this interesting. A very different haul, some very practical products and some good skincare that you may or may not have heard of before. So hopefully a different style haul and you guys enjoyed watching it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you've got any ideas on any other types of slightly different hauls you'd like to see, then let me know, because as you know, I like shopping and I like sharing it with you. So any haul ideas, please let me know. And yeah, overall I would just say, if you have got a skincare concern but maybe you're not ready to go and see a specialist, then going somewhere like a pharmacy probably would be a really good idea. This one, as I said, Wigmore Pharmacy, just behind Oxford Street, really easy to get to, and conveniently near High Street too, so if you go, you're gonna get your eyebrows microbladed or anything like that, it's really close by. So good place to pop into. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then give it a thumbs up. If you've got any pharmacy products that you've been loving recently, let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to pick up a few more things in these kind of stores. So let me know in the comments what your favourite pharmacy purchases are. Hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are new to my channel, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!